Coming up in this episode, we have Huddersfield Giants facing St Helens and extending highlights of the whole affair. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel L Dominance. Anthony here. Please remember to like and subscribe, and also click that notification bell if you enjoy what you're seeing and if you want to continue seeing more. Also, please remember that I'm still running my Buy Me a Coffee campaign. If you could just click on the QR code, send you to the right page and donate. That helps rugby league projects that we will come up with in the future. With your donation, that is. Anyway, let's get on to tonight's episode, our second one of the day. And it's from the Betfred Super League, as we see two sides looking to top the table go against each other. That game is between Huddersfield Giants and St Helens, while Friday throws the Wakefield Trinity versus Hull KR, with Wigan Warriors versus Salford Red Devils replacing Trinity's home match on the Sky Sports Arena channel. Castleford Tigers face Warrington Wolves on Friday as well. Before Saturday, we see two games with Leeds Rhinos versus Catalans Dragons at 1 PM on Channel 4. And then 3 o'clock sees Hull FC versus Leeds Leopards to close out round 6. These two will play again later on in the season as they have a game in hand, and after this match we'll be able to see what the official round 5 table looks like. Huddersfield Giants or St Helens are both on 4 points and could move above Wigan Warriors and Salford Red Devils with a victory tonight. They'll have some way to go before Warrington and Catalans Dragons are overhauled, but a win could see them moving in the right direction. St Helens will be looking to record back-to-back wins for the first time this season when they travel to Huddersfield, and also the World Club Challenge winners have enjoyed a mixed start to the Super League season as they target their fifth consecutive title. Paul Whelan's side kicked off the campaign with a 24 points to 6 victory over Castleford, but followed that up with back-to-back defeats versus Leeds Rhinos and Leeds Leopards. Saints bounced back with a 20 points to 12 win over Hull FC last Friday, though the reigning champions are not yet firing on all cylinders due to missing players. Again, they'll have missing players again, as they will only have a 20-man squad to pick out of compared to all the others 21. Huddersfield are currently level on points with our upcoming opponents, having also picked up 2 victories in their last 4 games. The Giants were beaten 16 points to 26 by current league leaders Warrington in the opening game of the season before bouncing back over victories over Warrington, Wakefield and Castleford. Ian Watson's side weren't able to secure a 3rd straight win as they lost 14 points to 12 at home against Wigan Warriors last time out. Both St Helens and Huddersfield are yet to hit their stride, and this encounter promises to be a lively affair. The last time these two sides met, it was the Saints who celebrated an emphatic 25 points to 0 win at home. In fact, the defending champions have won 9 of the last 10 head-to-heads. There is going to be recommendations out there on who's going to win this game. Unsurprisingly, St Helens are favourites to win. Instead, the victors are the one that visitors should be the one that will be looking to prevail, with a 1 to 12 point winning margin if you are putting a bet on. That's currently standing at 2 to 1. Anyway, I digress. That was what it was before the game. This bet has landed in the 3 of the last 4 games, 2 of those in the Super League. So who have both sides named in their teams? Well, there's a lot of changes for the Huddersfield side, as we see the back line severely changed, with SM Masters playing at stand-up instead of playing centre as he did last time out, with Will Price moving to full-back. We're expecting those two to be interchangeable. Ash Golding and Sam Halsall come into the right hand side of the pitch, while Kevin Nagama faces his former club with Innis Senior returning to the fold. Ollie Russell will be at scrum half, while Chris Hill and Nathan Peets are joined by Owen Trout, as Ollie Wilson drops out of the squad completely. At second row, it's Harvey Levert and Chris McQueen, with captain Luke Yates joining them at loose forward. Then the bench. The interesting take is Jake Connor returns to Huddersfield for his first appearance for the club in the Superliga colours. He will be joined by Jack Ashworth, Harry Rushton and Seb Ikehefo on the bench. Leroy Cudjoe is the 18th man. St Helens have also changed their backline too, as Will Hapawate and Conrad Hurrell come in place of Ben Davis and Mark Percival. Otherwise, Jack Wellesby, Tommy Makinson and John Bennison will continue in the backline, with standoff Johnny Lomax and Lewis Dodd at scrum half trying to pull the strings for the victory. Meanwhile, in the forward line, it is what you know with this Saints side. With Morgan Knowles missing out due to suspension, we see Alex Walmsley, James Roby, Matty Lee, Sione Mataltia and Curtis Suranen joined by James Bell. Joey Lussick and Louis McCarthy Scarsbrook will have joined on the bench by Ignatius Passy and Sam Royal. Steve Ritson is the 18th man. Louis McCarthy Scarsbrook will make his 350th Saints appearance if he gets onto the pitch today. So, both sides come into this game with a 2-2 record. Can Saints get their third win and their season going towards that 5th title? Or can Huddersfield Giants finally go for in it for trophies? That's to find out. But anyway, here's the kick-off. And we're underway with Huddersfield kicking off to St Helens. Caught by Lewis Dodd, and the first drive, Alex Walmsley. Oh, there's something. Oh dear. Head knock for Sione Mataltia there. A heavy drop onto him. Sione Mataltia is in a bad way. He's a big, tough man. And all of a sudden, it's concerned over Mataltia. Good news for Saints and Mataltia is up, but here it is. It looks like that the numbers were in. After Nathan Peets went low, slips low on Mataltia, just a heavy ball onto the back, which saw Mataltia having to go off for a HIA. Lost the ball there as well, to be honest. But I'm not bothered about that at this moment in time. After a good half break on the 11th and a half minute for Huddersfield from Kevin Nagama, Sam Halsall recovered the ball, caught one late in the face there, but Will Price gets Huddersfield up to a 30-metre mark, a 25-metre mark. And Ollie Russell throws a ball out wide to Inisenia, but he fumbles it. Saints look after the ball in defence and get away with a good defensive effort. Huddersfield are still chancing their arm, and they thought they got a 6 again, but referee Jack Smith carries on. And a great kick by Nathan Peet puts the ball in John Bennison's hands, but Bennison is forced over the try line for a dropout by Ash Goulding. Great play from Huddersfield. Still 0-0. I'm not sure a Huddersfield man got a touch there. Should be 6 to go, but Huddersfield did the best of what they can and will be getting the ball back. Thanks to this great effort by Ash Goulding. Saints get to the last tackle as Huddersfield goes to the air once again with that small chip kick. The ball is in the hands of Halsall, but I feel it's been forced out. It comes to naught as Curtis Suranen comes from nowhere to tackle Ollie Russell. The changes in the forwards have come now, and Seb Ikehefo is on the pitch after his massive performance in 40 minutes against Wigan last week, and Huddersfield are benefiting off that. Slow play the balls, St Helens are still doing that, and the kick by Price this time to the corner is fumbled by Makinson, and Makinson knocks it out for another dropout. Huddersfield are attacking this left-hand edge and forcing Saints into mistakes. But Sebekahifo gives away a knock-on after the play of the ball. There is some saying that Saints are rolling in again. Hands on the ball by Will Hapoate and James Bell there. And then as he gets up, looking for the penalty, he gets to do the basics first. Saints get a roll on after that scrum, and 3 plays later, the ball is in the hands of Johnny Lomax, who steps through the line half gap, and he's brought down just before the try line, about 8 metres out. So they're on the right edge. Where are they going to go? Conrad Hurrell busting through the line to score for the first try of the night, and it's Saints that have the lead. Good try by Conrad Hurrell, and a great short ball by Lewis Dodd. Here it is again. Oh, it's Wellesby with the short ball, and Conrad Hurrell just uses his size and strength to get through the line, targeting Halsall and Russell. Ikehifo couldn't get over quick enough. Saints grab the lead. Saints winger Makinson back on the kicking duty, and slots it through the middle from out wide. Saints are now 6 points to nil in the lead. Just got a roll on, and great effort by Johnny Lomax trying to get through that line, turning back the clock. And then it was a simple right-hand play. You knew it was going to go this way. Ikehifo couldn't get over quick enough. Will Price does a long kick-off, and it's too long. Saints get a penalty on halfway as a young fullback halfback puts it out on the full. Oh dear. 3 mistakes in short time. Huddersfield are a little bit rattled. Saints have got their tails up and find themselves in 10-metre mark of the Huddersfield line. And after Wellesby is brought down, not making too many yards forward, but across the field, ball goes out to Lomax, and the fast pass out wide by Conrad Hurrell finds Makinson, who dives over in the corner. Here's where we go though to the video referee to check the touch and also the grounding. Let's see what the video ref says about this. So the ball gets passed on by Conrad Hurrell. Does Makinson's feet go in touch? Not there. He's about 6 inches in. The left foot comes across a little, but doesn't quite go into touch. And Makinson's right foot is there. Then he gets the ball down. On-field decision, try. What's the decision from the video referee? Well, it's quite simple. Try time. Saints are now in the lead, 10 points to nil. Kick to come. Just some good fast hands there by Hurrell. He gets the ball out is I don't know, but that's excellent. Lomax, Hurrell, Makinson, Fry. Makinson with his second kick attempt, but he's not happy with how the tee's set up. So he tries once more to set it all up. Makinson nails it, and it's 12 points to nil. St Helens. Huddersfield are looking for a response to the 2 tries, and Sam Horsell has run across the side of the pitch to pass the ball to Kevin Nagama, who was tackled on the last tackle on the 38th minute. But Ash Golding, seeing that there's one marker, gets through the line to score the first try for Huddersfield. Good effort from the winger. He used his World Cup experience as a hooker for Jamaica to score that one. Good effort. Just simple. So there was one man in the marker position and jumped through. Well use of the gap. Went round the blind side. used his determination to get over. Great effort. Ollie Russell with the conversion attempts just before half-time. And it's another beauty. Left-footed, good angle. And it's 2 more points for Huddersfield. 6 points to 12. And that is half-time. Huddersfield 6, St Helens 12. And to be fair, been quite an even game. Saints with their 2 attacking attempts get over the line, while both defences and forwards are hard at work. Saints get the game up and running in the second half with Makinson kicking. Matty Ashurst taking the first run-in for the second half. Huddersfield on their return set finds themselves in the Saints 20-metre line, and Jack Wellesby fumbles it. Oh, reset for Huddersfield in enemy territory. Good little kick by Ollie Russell. Sam also almost got there. Huddersfield scrum. See what comes of it. A kick by Essen Masters is actually charged down by Lewis Dodd, and the Saints scrum half gets the ball, which means after he knocks on, Huddersfield get another set of 6 at the Saints line. Saints are doing anything to stop Huddersfield from getting more points. Saints were defending on the line for a 3rd attempt, but Ibka Hifo's offload is snaffled by Will Hapuate. Desperation stuff. What a great effort from the St Helens second centre. That's desperation, that wins your games. Huddersfield lacked creativity, so they've called on Jake Connor to make his return. It's coming on soon. Saints get a penalty after Johnny Lomax is deemed to have been caught high. It's a penalty to St Helens, but looking at it, it was a grab for the shoulder. Yeah, it can be called off a high shot due to the forearm coming in. Conrad Hurrell is coming to the fore, and after pushing off Jack Ashworth, it's a penalty, as it's deemed that Seb Ikehifo has caught him high as they went into the tackle. To me, I think Conrad Hurrell ducks into it after that bumper, though it was only going to be one thing, close to the contact close to the head contact. That wasn't high. This one was given as high. Don't know. Saints, though, have decided to go for 2 to extend their advantage for Huddersfield. And it's Makinson with the boot again. Does he get it? Red flag score. The answer is yes. Saints are now 14 points to 6 in the lead. Ignatius Passy starts getting Saints up the field. And after a Jack Wellesby break, the ball is grubbered into the in-goal area, which Kevin Nagama clears up and puts Saints in with a chance of attacking the line again. A great effort by Saints to Jack Wellesby to break the tackle there. All the chasers coming back and caught him. Don't know what happened in back play, but at this moment in time, Johnny Lomax is in a bit of trouble. It looks like that Jack Ashworth has been late in the tackle, possibly, as the ball had just gone. He's wrapped his arm, it looked like. Here it is. Committed to the tackle there, that's what I think. Saints have got a decent advantage from it. And Huddersfield have to drop out. What a good dropout! 80 metres, that's gone. Now Conrad Hurrell ramps it back up. Passy, Ignatius Passy ramps it back up. But with that dropout, Saints are not in Huddersfield's half. Huddersfield have been on a little bit on the rack a little bit, and after Chris Hill is tackled by 4, and being wrapped up and forced to his feet, Jake Connor hammers one downfield on the 3rd tackle for a 40-20. Connor's back, and he's got his boots on. 3rd tackle, 36 meters away. Great effort. Huddersfield gets some field position after Kevin Nagama's good drive takes 3 away from him. If James Bell all over him with his left shoulder with his left arm, pulling him down. Penalty. Just see it there, little hand on him. Nagama melts it to get the penalty and in his favour. Better clear view. Reaches over to grab him to pull him back. Nagama knows what he's doing. Saints give up a 6 again after the resulting penalty on the 4th tackle. It's getting a little bit desperate for Saints at this point, and they're going again. Luke Yates is tackled underneath the post. Ash Golding has been moved into acting halfback position. Chris McQueen almost gets the offload off, but Saints' desperation tackling from James Bell keeps them there. The ball is worked back. Jake Connor going across the line. Brazil decides to run the ball in. And from the resulting play the ball, Ash Golding wriggles free, getting tackled, and then a penalty is blown by the referee. A high swinging shot. This time it was from Matty Lees as the play was going down to the floor. Reached over. It looks like, and James Roby there saying he's tackled. How can he be tackled when swinging arm goes to the face? There it goes. A good effort from both of them there, which Ash Golding won. Walmsley was coming in. Watch Matty Lees. Bang. Side of the face. Jake Connor is involved with Curtis Sirenen. How? We didn't see that coming from a mile off. Way up. Got down by Curtis Sirenen and mouth from Jake Connor. Connor gets the penalty though. Here it is again. Step, gets round. Sirenen's got him round the top of the head. Then pushes down and then goes again. He's only just come back from a ban, Sirenen. Could that be another one? The play was down on the pitch, on the pit, and he went in again towards the face. Could that be another ban? The referee just sees it as just handbags. It gives the penalty to Huddersfield for the initial offence, but nothing more. Huddersfield come again. Saints are defending in numbers desperately all across the pitch, and after that kick from Essen Masters, a kick on by Chris McQueen has been deemed as a knock on by Zach Wellsby in a scrum to Huddersfield. Here's the video referee's look. It's set up as a try. Still in the air. Let's see, ground the ball there. Video referee is asking for more views on it. Is there any separation? Don't like it from there. But and he speeds up the forward view again. The ball separate from any senior's hands. Remember, the ball on the pitch, the decision on the pitch, as you see there. Try. So if there's any doubt, it's got to be in favour of the attacker, the try scorer. Video referee is looking a lot at this. One more look from the side. Any separation? Haven't got a slow frame camera, shall we say that? Here's one from the video referee. It's 10 points to 14. Huddersfield been given the benefit of the doubt there? Who knows? But in his senior, gets over 4. Let's try the game at the half. Here it is, just a simple scrum play. Goes out wide. Ollie Russell's good hands there. Will Price helps the ball out wide. Join in Conrad Hurrell. That's what they're doing. Leaving them 2-on-1. Wellsby comes over, trying to cover in to stop Senior's attempt to score, but to no avail according to the video referee. Here we try again. Great run around, great effort, and Huddersfield get the benefit of the doubt of the try. And Davey likes that. Ollie Russell from the touchline, other side this time. Does he nail this one? He does indeed. It's game on. 12 points to 14. Saints are going for the miracle ball there, and Wellsby's pass is deemed forward to Makinson. Makinson, it's a last tackle play from Saints. This pass, you can see it's aimed at where he threw it from, round about where Suriname is here. We were in line with Wellsby. Listen to him. It's miles forward, mate. We're getting into the final minute here, and the ball is kicked out wide by Jake Connor on the second tackle. Fortunately, the bounce by Halsall is kicked back in. The Garma kicks forward to stop himself from going outside. Saints clean up though. Johnny Lomax is back there. Conrad Hurrell may have took a tumble there, but he's perfectly fine. That is all that she wrote for Huddersfield Giants. It's Saints Day for 3 wins in 3. But Huddersfield lose another close one. They must arrest that sooner rather than later. Saints coaches were all celebrating as they got that vital win after half time. But going down the tunnel was the referees. And Ian Watson is asking the question, and he's very unhappy about the situation. What he's unhappy about, we don't know. Maybe find out afterwards. Well, what can you say about that game? Apart from Saints are starting to come back to their gritty defensive selves from the last 4 years, and come away with a win against one of the teams that they're going to be competing against come end of the season. Just unfortunate that Huddersfield didn't come across the try line for a second try in the second half. They had all the possession. Saints defence won out in the end. It's sad for Huddersfield, but Saints are starting to roll on again. I've already said it, but Super League clubs need to be worried as Saints are coming back. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please remember the comment section is open, but please be respectful. And tell me what your thoughts are on today's game. Good game, I thought. Two teams not giving too much up when it came to possession. A couple of mistakes at different areas. And I agree with commentary. Huddersfield need to work on their attacking play. There's not much creativity in there, even though they've got so many creative players. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to share this video worldwide. I'll end the episode as I always do by wishing you all the very best. So please stay safe, and I'll see you in the next episode.